Welcome back, Capricorn. I'm Ryan with Erosoflove. Today we're going to do your mid-July 2021 Love Tarot reading. I'm here at my desk. I'm switching things up a little bit. It's Friday, feeling good. So just want to do some different things for you today. So what's happening in the sky? We have an auspicious angle happening between the Sun and Pluto, and you're very much involved in this. So the Sun is sitting over in Cancer. Cancer is your seventh house of one-on-one relationships, marriage, partnerships, business relationships, sexuality, and that's where the Sun's really pointing your focus right now. And tomorrow, July 17th, the Sun is going to be making an exact opposition over to alchemical Pluto sitting in your sign, Capricorn. And Pluto is this planet of the underworld. It's secrets, it's things unseen, sometimes unseemly things too. But Pluto has a lot to do with challenging power dynamics, has to do with control, where you give it up, can be a little bit, bring up obsession, compulsion, and it also has this element of sexuality. So like sexual dominance and submissiveness and issues with control in sexual relationships. So I want you to be aware of that. This angle can bring up things from the past. It can bring up, people coming back into your life that triggered you at one point in time. This can come out in many different ways. And the Sun, a lot of times, has to do with solar figures. And solar figures hitting that angle, that opposition with Pluto, the god of death, rebirth, transformation. Things could come up that are a little unseemly with politicians, people with authority out in the world. It just has this element of something kind of unseemly coming up sometimes. But on the flip side, Pluto is also this planet of healing. So once you go through this dark night of the soul, dealing with issues of power, issues of sexuality, issues of control, there's a regenerative healing quality that comes from that, because now you know where your trigger points are, and you can work on that, Capricorn. And you, Capricorn in particular, love control. You are at the top of the zodiacal wheel after all. So you sit at the top. You're kind of like the CEO of the zodiac, and you are the boss. Scorpio, sneaky little Scorpio might think that they can whittle their way in there, but the truth is, Capricorn, you're still kind of at the top. So, but you have issues with control. Every Capricorn does. I'm a Capricorn Sun and Venus, so this plays out in my life too in different ways. So you're not alone, but it can definitely come up. Something with the sexual relationship, one-on-one relationships. How intimate you are with your partner, issues of intimacy, issues of control. Those are all the themes that could come up. And the lovers, Venus and Mars, are sitting over in your 8th house. That's Leo. That's 8 signs past Capricorn. And the 8th house is this house of death and transformation, rebirth, regenerative healing. It can also do with joint finances and riches, or possibly a windfall. When Venus is over, Venus is a minor planet of money, and it's sitting in a financial house. But the 8th house is also about upheaval and intimate matters. So it's something that could be really challenging, and you have to kind of rise above. You have to let something die and release it so it can be reborn into the phoenix, and it can rise above. So that's the metaphor of this 8th house. So we'll see what's happening for you overall, Capricorn. It's not always an easy transit when Pluto is sitting in your house, your first house, and it's been there since 2008, completely making over you, your identity, and your purpose. And now the Sun's coming up to that opposition. It just brings up things with relationships that could have been swept under the rug, and secrets revealed, and it's not always easy stuff. But there's also some healing that can be found with that too. So we will see what happens overall. So we are going to do a 6-card spread for you. I'm going to do a modified Celtic cross for you. We're going to talk about love and relationships. If you like these videos and would like to see more of them, please click the like button and subscribe. It helps the channel, and it's very much appreciated for me. And you get to see more of my smiling face. Anyway, I crack myself up. So if you're looking for a personal reading, My email is in the description box below. Just send me an email. We'll set up a time to chat. Oh, I should mention too, you know, the 8th house where Venus and Mars are sitting, the 8th house also deals with astrology and the occult. So this is a really great time for you, Capricorn, to get a tarot or astrology reading. So just an FYI on that. It's always your choice. But, you know, if you're looking for one, obviously I'm here to help you out with that. All right, Capricorn, here we go. We're going to do a love reading for you. Keep in mind these messages are general. Take the messages that resonate with you, leave the rest. Take a look at your ascendant, Venus, and moon sign. Sometimes, if it's not Capricorn, sometimes that will resonate more with you depending on what's happening in your natal chart. All right, so here we go, Capricorn. I was shuffling before I got on here. Oh, the immediate influence. 7 of Swords. So again, this is things coming to light. The 7 is, you know, in my readings at least, the liar, cheater, thief card. Someone's not on the up and up. Truths are coming out. Truths are being revealed. And they're not very good at it, by the way, because they have 5 cards in their hand and 2 sitting on the ground here. They're almost like they forgot them. They're little breadcrumbs. So, you know, don't put the rose-colored glasses on here, Capricorn. Pay attention to the signs and the red flags if there's something coming up here, because the universe is saying it's time for you to deal with this. So that can be kind of a tricky card. Next card out is going to be the immediate influence. Here we go. So it's the Fool. I like seeing this. So it's you letting go of something. The Fool is the first card of the Tarot. The whole Tarot is about the Fool's journey through the major arcana. And you'll notice here that it's a bright sunny day. His bag on the stick is light. He's letting go of past hurts, past traumas, past issues with people, toxic relationships. It's a little bit about risk-taking, starting that new cycle. It's not always easy for you, Capricorn. You know, you like familiarity, but sometimes you have to make that choice to step into something new. So that's good. Could be letting go of whatever this BS is. Next card out is going to be the Future and Destiny card. Ooh, the Tower. Yeah, so something could have come out during this time. This Sun-Pluto opposition brings things to light, and sometimes it creates tower moments. And Capricorn, you like to have things built on a steady foundation, things that are meant to last. You don't like fleeting moments, fleeting relationships. You want someone there by your side. So it's literally something not being built on a steady foundation. Excuse me, I'm mixing up my words. And the Lover's falling out of the Tower. So it's time to review something. Truth coming out, situations that weren't on the up and up could create that tower type moment. But the good thing is that it's pointing you to where it is you don't have control. It's pointing you to where it is you need to build something on that steady foundation. So there are actually good things that come out of this, but it can be a little bit shocking when it first comes out. The next card is going to be the Distant Past. Yeah, so this is your card. Here he is, the Devil. Could have been a toxic person, toxic situation, toxic thinking. And again, the Lovers appear here. So you have the Lovers falling out of the Tower, and then you have the Lovers chained to the Devil. And you'll notice, if you look closely at this card, the chains aren't on them too tightly. They can take the chains off at any one point in time, if they so choose. It's about breaking karmic cycles. It's about breaking toxic relationships, toxic thinking, things that just don't work out for you, Capricorn. And this is your card. So you're in here. You're on the right path. You're going to start making the right decision. But I think it's just something you got to let go of. It's a release. It's a purging of some type here. Next card out is going to be the Recent Past. Yeah, here's the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is a card of intimacy. Usually it's also a card of vitality, passion. So again, intimate matters are coming up here. That 7th house also deals with sexuality, intimate matters. The 8th house has to do with intimate matters too. So it's highlighting a lot of these areas for you. And if you're starting something new, if you're single, you can't let the past dictate the future, right? You can learn from it, but you can't hold yourself back and be afraid and think that everyone out there is going to hurt you. So someone could very well come in during this time that really lights a fire. You are the horny goat after all, Capricorn. So you might want to take a chance here, especially with the Fool. It's a new start of some type, which is really good. You're letting go of these tower moments, toxic situations, toxic people that don't align with you, especially if they're a liar, cheater, thief. Bye, Felicia. Bye. This here, though, is very good. So you might be getting it on. Bum chicka wow wow. Future card outcome. Ooh, good. Love seeing this. 10 of Pentacles. And again, this is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and it's the culmination of the power couple coming together. So if you're leaving a situation behind, if you're single, you very well can meet someone that brings passion, friendship, financial resources. This could be your person. It's all that glitters is gold. You'll see here that the couple is here with their dogs. They have their pentacles. They've built up a steady foundation so their relationship can last. So they're aligned. Their values match. Their ideas about what a relationship looks like matches. So maybe you got to just review that with this Tower moment. Let go of those toxic cycles and toxic people, toxic relationships that aren't good for you, because you have something really good coming in here. Let's take a look at the angels for their advice. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah. So if you're in a relationship and there's been turmoil, trauma, possible third-party situations, it's time to have that honest conversation. What it is you want. You're going for this, Capricorn. You always want a full bank account, someone by your side, help support you, and you support them. You do more supporting, usually in this case. But you have to pay attention to your relationships too. I don't think this is you working too much. I think this is where you're headed. I think this is what you want. So it's time to have a heart-to-heart conversation. It's time to talk about those toxic cycles that need to end. If you're in a partnership. If you're single and looking, you just need to be open to it. You need to let other people in. You got to take the chance, because you can't let the past hold you back. Not everyone is going to screw you over. Not everyone's out to hurt you. You can learn those lessons and know the signs, but not everyone wants that. Take a chance. Something really good here that could be coming in for you. And the Fool is a card of risk-taking. Take the chance. Take the risk. Have that conversation. If you're partnered up, take the chance to go out with someone or to ask someone out if you're single, because it could lead to something very beautiful in the end, Capricorn. I love this reading for you. Time to deal with some difficult stuff. Things could be coming to light over the weekend that really rattle you. But don't let it get to you. You're strong. You're determined, you're focused, you know where you're going, Capricorn. And let it just go for the ride. It's Leo, it's Cancer season, which can be a little bit self-protective. It's very much kind of a homebody situation, but get out there. Get out to water, get out to the beach, pool, lake, whatever. It could be some very healing things overall when you get near water. And who knows, maybe you meet someone very sexy at that time. So let me know if this is resonating for you, Capricorn. I wish you guys all the best. I'll be back later on this month for a bonus reading. Yay. So you'll get to see me a little bit more. Until then, take care.